Welcome back to MLB Tonight. I'm Robert Flores, here alongside with former GM Dan O'Dowd and baseball researcher Sarah Langs. MLB Draft Combine is coming up. It's always an exciting time. Dan, what can we expect? What are you going to be looking for?
Well, Robert, for me, this is one of the most important events on the baseball calendar each and every year. If you look at it, all the clubs get a chance to answer the questions they have on the players. And then all the best players in the country get to showcase their skills in front of 30 clubs. So, I'm just really excited to see what's going to happen.
Sarah, it's a 4-day event. It's held at Chase Field in Phoenix. What advanced metrics can players and viewers expect to see?
There's so much data with this event. Part of why I love it so much. And I've been there every time this has been held. So glad we're back again. For pitchers, you got pitch velocity, you got spin rate, you got extension. For hitters, we have your exit velocity, launching, and of course the distance on those home runs.
Well, congratulations and good luck to all the young athletes as they continue their journey to hopefully one day land in the big leagues.
Welcome to day one of the MLB Draft Combine from Chase Field in Arizona. The top high school and college player prospects showcased their skills this week, giving all MLB clubs another opportunity to evaluate this year's draft class. It should be an impactful few days here in the desert. Alongside Sarah Langs, I'm Dan O'Dowd, and it's time for batting practice. So let's focus on what's happening down in the cage. Sarah, BP started now, and this is where the scouts really bear down. They're looking at presence in the box. They're looking at the balance, rhythm, and timing of the swings. They're looking at how clean a swing path is. They're looking how connected a player can be to a swing, and they're looking at the ability if they can hit the ball to the entire field.
And there's so much data that comes along with BP. We've got exit velocity, which means we can look at how often a player's hitting the ball hard. In this day and age, hitting the ball hard has an actual definition. That's 95 plus miles an hour. And why do we care about that? Because in today's game, if you hit the ball hard, you're going to hit about 500 on those batted balls with a 1,000 slugging percentage. Another stat we'll look at is launch angle. And what we define as a sweet spot batted ball is 8 to 32 degrees of launch angle, basically a line drive. So I'll be looking at how often these players will be making that kind of contact as well.
You know, I think about big league players like Alvarez, Judge, Ohtani, Trout. Their hard hit ball data is crazy. Their launch angles are very consistent. And you add all the things that we're evaluating, and think about, Sarah, the pressure these young players are under right now is probably the most pressure-packed BP these players have ever taken in their careers. That's exactly what you want to see in a BP from a scouting perspective. Backspin line drives all over the field, effortless in his power to right center and left center, and tremendous balance and rhythm and timing right throughout his swing. We're going to focus on the first baseman now. For me, this is what I call an awareness position. You always have to be aware of where you are in the field and what type of play you have to make to affect the outcome. So we're going to look at double play turns, watch footwork and the accuracy of the arm and the slot the arm comes from, because your slot's got to be true. The ball's got to be true to second base. We're going to look at bunt plays, how quickly they charge. Are they in control of their movement patterns? Can they make an accurate throw to third base on the run? And then we're going to look at plays at the plate, the do-or-die plays. So we're looking at how they handle the pressure of making a throw under those kind of conditions.
Obviously, for first baseman, we're not going to focus or glorify arm strength in quite the same way. You have to make some crucial throws. That's not what I focus on here. Here, I really think about range, and that's where we can think about those range-based metrics that we have, of course, not in the moment, but what comes out over the course of the season. Things like outs above average and ultimate zone rating. Those are stats which we'll take a look at every ball that was hit in a first baseman's way and how accurately and well he fielded that ball.
Sarah, this is the one position on the field where you have the opportunity to pick up your teammates defensively night in and night out. They need to know that they've got a first baseman over there, like a Paul Goldschmidt, for example, that any ball in the general vicinity, they're going to make that play and they're going to save the club for an error. It's a position of accumulation for me of a ton of reps. It's something you've got to work on an everyday basis. So we're beginning to get a feel for the athleticism of these players and their ability to actually be able to do that day in and day out. Really sound round of infield play here. A very fundamentally sound player, fields the ball inside his body exceptionally well, good glove-to-hand transfer, strong, accurate throwing arm. You know, rotationally, he's going to need some athleticism improvement, but all the parts are there to turn this kid into a really good infielder.
Welcome to day 2 of the MLB Draft Combine at Chase Field in Arizona. I'm Ben Gelman, and today we'll get to see some of the brightest prospects out there go head-to-head and put their skills on display to boost their draft stock. We're just about ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, John Wiggins. That one is absolutely pummeled. It's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out. The tying run is in scoring position. One out and the base is empty. Foul ball there.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
That one hammered but pulled foul.
Wait for a good one, huh?
0-2, and the delivery. Gets a piece, stays alive. Home team down by 1, bottom half of the 5th. Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. Hit high in the air, there it goes, see ya! An absolutely titanic shot. It's 1-1. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. On to the top half of inning number 6, and now Brian Little. And now the 3-1 pitch. Trying to bunt for a hit, Wiggins. Steps on the bag. No hit here on the bunt, and they get the out. Good idea by the hitter.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
In the air to center. Costello under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball.
Hey, get a good
1 down.
There, huh?
And now the first baseman, John Wiggins. This is a prime opportunity right here.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
A laser into the outfield. Makes the catch. Both runners tagging. It's a sac fly, and he comes across to score. And they take a 3-run lead. Man at first with 1 gone. And now the right fielder, Rob Cutliff. To first, might be 2 here. To second, there's 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. It's day 3 of the MLB Draft Combine here in Arizona. Another chance for these young prospects to impress in a high-stakes environment. I'm Ben Gelman, and we're just about set for today's games to begin. 1 down. Gary Worth the next to hit. Second inning, no score thus far.
Get him the chase right here.
Out to short. Off balance speed, there's 1. Over to first, safe. One down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, John Wiggins. There's another guy who can really put a charge into one. That one fouled off. While all of these prospects expect to be drafted, the personalized player report they receive, including evaluation data and tools for improvement, makes participation here a valuable experience no matter what happens in the future. Hauls it in, 2 away. We're back here at the ballpark. On to the next inning, and now the DH, Gary Worth. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Right here, we need you.
Swing and a drive.
Get up, ball, get up.
This one carrying. And that one is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they've got their first run. It's a 2-1 game. He came up looking for something to drive, found it right away, and put a great swing on it. What you might call ambush tactics. He came with that big heater, but nice job at the plate to recognize it and put a good swing on it. He made good contact and let the velocity on the fastball work for him to drive it out. With the go-ahead run in the batter's box.
Hey, big dog, right here, 1 time.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Did it again. Home run number 2 of the game. It's 4-3. What a fun trip around the bases for him with the lead changing hands on that homer. Not how you want to enter the game as a reliever. He left that one in a location that was too juicy for a hitter like this to pass up. Now he has to rebound and get right. Wiggins really stood out in this win. 2 home runs in the ballgame. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see him deliver. Hello and welcome to day 4 of the MLB Draft Combine from the desert. I'm Ben Gelman. One final opportunity for promising prospects to showcase their skills as draft day approaches. John Wiggins will hit next. There's another guy who can really put a charge into one. And that one fouled off.
Hey, we got no outs here.
You can do it. No one better. Let's do it.
That's towards center. Gets there. Got it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 2-zip. That's textbook hitting in a sac fly spot. Look for something up in the zone. Runner at first with one gone. Now the third baseman, Grant Hickey. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. Could be two. Burgos. The throw to second. Over to first. Safe. Runner at first, one away.
Come on, get ahead, stay ahead.
Foul ball there.
One out, one out. Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
That one ripped into right center. That's pretty far back.
Hands up. Wall, wall.
Snags it on the warning track.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
That one is absolutely pummeled. It's got a chance. And it bangs off the top of the wall, around third. Oh, the throw is wild. We're back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of this inning. Here's the third baseman, Grant Hickey. Lays down a bunt. And they put the tag on him for the out. At the plate, Dante Clement.
Get your pitch and drive it right here.
On the ground, right side. Good feed, that's one. Return throw to first. Out! Double play, and that'll do it. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Time to stretch, 8-5. Bottom of the eighth, and now the first baseman, John Wiggins. Line drive. And that's just foul. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Come on, make him chase something right here.
0-2, and the delivery. Grounder up the middle. Dives and can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. The potential winning run at third.
2 outs here.
Hey, attaboy.
You and the catcher right here, right now.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Blasted that one out of here. And they walk it off. There are few things more iconic in the baseball imagination than the walk-off homer. You grow up swinging in your driveway or your yard, dreaming of the moment you get to win the ballgame with one swing. Right there, he made those dreams a reality. What a great feeling for him and his team. Wiggins, with a game to remember and walked it off for the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer. A fantastic showing all around, and then he put the exclamation point on it with the walk-off to make it real.
With the third pick of the second round, the New York Yankees select John Wiggins, a first baseman from the East region.
Okay, so another pick off the board here in the early rounds of this draft, and another player that we saw at the draft combine. What do you two take away from this pick, starting with you, Sarah?
I mean, the combine really helped this player. We knew that this player was highly touted, but teams and front offices were able to see those advanced metrics at the combine, and that really helped this player's stock.
Well, in this part of the round, Robert, you're drafting for impact. So the expectation from a club perspective here is they're getting impact player. Now it's about going out and getting the journey of the player development process started.